Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You take a look at the Cavaliers. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. So Kevin Love, on the move, what does he bring a team?
Well, Kevin Love can rebound for an entire team, Ernie. Kevin Love can also...
And now, your starters. Starting at power forward.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Man, can you feel the excitement in the air? And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the center. And that one's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Irving with it, now defended by Carter Williams. Outside Irving, Waiters gets a wide-open look, misses the 3.
Michael Carter Williams, NCW, last season's Rookie of the Year, unanimously taken 11th by Philly. He came out hot right out of the gates with almost a quadruple-double in his NBA debut.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. And guys, not too much of a surprise that defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. I mean, they always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
Irving, good.
Assist from LeBron James.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standing.
Now, here's Mbah a Moute. He dishes it to Moultrie. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in lowest turnovers per game, 11th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage as well.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. That became a big part of their identity. What is surprising about the 76ers last year, they had the long losing streak, but somehow managed not to finish at the bottom of the East.
Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Roten. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Roten's got himself on the board with 3 there. Irving attacking. LeBron James on the wing. Now Verjao inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Mike Miller. Then there's Irving. And it's Marion in at the 3. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double-double guy. But, you know, as a former number 4 pick overall, I think expectations were probably a little too high for him. But he's turned into a very solid NBA player.
In the corner, it's Richardson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Cavaliers trailing. Irving drives in. The wide open look here for Marion. Offensive rebound. Love. Goes up again. Can't capitalize inside. Here's Philadelphia. Richardson kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Irving. Puts it up from 12. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Marion. Miller's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
And Thompson, with really good length and athleticism, I still think he's developing his footwork and craftiness inside as far as understanding how to create angles to get his shot off. But he's young, and there's plenty of time, and he's shown plenty of promise.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Now here's Carter Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Noel dishes to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 2, stolen by Thompson. Irving passes to Marion, 13 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
And Thompson made progress on his mid-range jump shot in year 2. Then last season, Steve, he switched his shooting hand entirely.
And, you know, pretty impressive results for year 1 of the experiment. I mean, that's where you never know. He could become a much better shooter over time with that right hand. We'll see.
Feeds it to Irving. Back to Thompson. Marion outside. Love with the screen on Thompson. Miller kicks to Love. Passes to Miller. Thompson right side. Second chance shot. Softly drops in the floater.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
So we've reached the end of the first. The second half just about to get going here. And so it's Cleveland with it. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Embiid is out there with Arnett Moultrie. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the small forward position. Moultrie with it, working on James. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Roten's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. Dishes it to James. LeBron right side. LeBron right side. Love dishes to Bergeron. James kicks to Irving. Love with the screen on Carter Williams. It's stolen by Moultrie. Here's Roten. He's got 5. 1:41 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. Here's Irving. The lead is 2.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. And coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
And the 76ers making a change here. Shved's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. There's 1:34 left to play here in the third. Mbamute against James. And Varejao kicks to James. Waiters passes to Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Moultrie. And here is Roten. He's got 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. For 3, Shved. The Cavaliers pull it in. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel checks in for Embiid. Richardson comes in for Mbamute. And it's Williams in for Roten. Now here's Moultrie, guarded by Marion. Moultrie inside. Good work defensively by Marion.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
And the shot is good.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Here's Richardson. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's LeBron. Fires the 3, and it's good. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Love the energy here in the third quarter, trying to exert their influence and take over this game.
Well, this is the time to do it. They cannot let up at this point. Got to keep it going.
On tap next Friday, November 7th.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Irving and Waiters, the guards. Marion is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. Irving dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to LeBron. And James throws it down hard. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
The 76ers trail by 9. Shved with it. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Richardson for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mbamute's checked in for Richardson. Roten comes in for Elliott Williams. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Alexei Shved. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Sean Marion. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over before that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
The shot's good from Irving.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Pass to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Mba Amute. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Irving missing. 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The dish now to Moultrie. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Irving attacking. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. James outside. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yep.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.